point?
People should call 311 first and foremost, and they will update information as they can. And that's the best way for people to find out if they have loved ones who were injured.
All right, okay, thank you so much. We've got Jessica Lappin, City Councilwoman for the district where this crane collapsed.
Obviously, we're worried about people being pulled out, potentially injured, but
that is the big concern, John.
That is the big concern, but also those people who are out of those buildings. If you live in one of those buildings, medication, pets, there's all kinds of little dramas going on right now, and that's going to be the case for some time to come.
And we want to tell everybody, if you are in and around the area, if you are affected, the best thing that you can do right now is to call 311 and find out what you need to do to get the help that you need to get, whether it's your pets, whether it's your medication, whether if you have an elder aunt or, somebody that, is disabled that you need to get to that's in that building.
I finally heard that there might be a press conference coming up relatively soon, so we're hoping that is the case. We're going to go out to Tamsin Fidel right now, who I think has an eyewitness. Is that right, Tamsin?
Good morning, I do. Nilda Guerrero was actually in her apartment at 90th and 1st Avenue, if I'm correct. And so tell me what happened. I mean, this has been terrible for you this morning.
Okay, about 8:06 a.m. Today is May 30th. It's a very sad morning. I heard the collapse of a building or a crane, so I ran out of my building, and as I turned the corner, I saw the crane on the ground from the construction site on 91st and 1st Avenue. And the fire department, the firefighters were trying to lift the rubber from under the crane, and the crane, he said they were probably looking for dead bodies or something, I don't know.
Now, Nilda, you were saying that you knew as soon as you heard the sound that it had...
It was them. I knew that it was the construction site, and I felt so sad.
How did you know it was a construction?
Because I didn't hear the hammering of people working that I hear every single morning. I heard the rumbling, stop, and then like some weird nonsense, like something terrible happened. You get that funny feeling?
And it had happened. All right, Nilda, thank you so much for joining us this morning. So that's just one of many people out here who heard something or predicted something was going to happen. A lot of people say that they just knew something was going to happen with that construction site because they had seen that crane overhead and they knew it was just a matter of time. So the situation out here, as I've told you, emergency personnel at this point conducting a search, and people around here, we're seeing a little more activity in terms of people coming back over to the scene just a little bit closer, hoping to get inside and perhaps get their pets. That's their primary concern, pets and medication, and of course trying to make sure everybody is okay. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Tamsin, thank you so much. We're looking at live pictures from Air 11 right now. You see building inspectors, firemen, Con Ed officials. They're assessing that situation.
Yeah, that's fine. There's one.
There you go, Tamsin. Thank you very much. You see the collapse on the top part of that roof, and then the crane just sort of tumbled its way down.
Yeah.
Balconies are ripped off, and then that dramatic area down at the lower third where there's 3 floors.
It looks like the crane sort of ended up there, but we don't really know where the crane is. The cab, that cab that the gentleman was in that was operating this crane. I don't know if it's in the debris field that's on the ground there. It's
one or the other.
It's just one of those pictures that we just can't seem to sort out.
It's hard to imagine
from this angle.
Inside those apartments, not just the ones that are clearly destroyed, but it makes you wonder if roofs and balconies and such have fallen on ones that don't look as dramatic.
I mean, there's so many things that are coming into question this morning, especially